Hello, FlossTube. This is Dina. I'm here today to share with you a bit of good news. First of all, I am involved in the Year of WIPs, which started October 1st, and I'm excited to say I've been working on my first WIP. This is the Nativity by Teresa Wentzler, and now I'll show you where I am. This is my progress. This is how far I've gotten. I've done the border minus the cry neck and beads, and I've worked my way down through the angel wing to the head, and then the skin, which will be 1/1. And this is Beach Babies, and I want to share that with you today. This is what it's going to look like when I finish it. Trying to keep the glare off of it for you. And I'm happy to report that I have made it through the first two young ladies, and I am now starting to work on the sign, as you can see there, I hope, with a little sandcastle contest being announced there. This is going very well. My goal for this month, for this rotation, was to finish the swimsuit on the second girl, this green one right here, and I was able to do that, and then went on down and got all the sand here and started working this way over and back up. So I'm happy to say, if you look at the picture, that means I am right in here, and if you look at where that is, it's a little better than halfway. So I am tickled, and as you can see, I think there's a lot less stitching in this half than there is way over here. Still have all the back stitching to do, but I think I'm making good progress on that, and I'm hopeful that I can finish this, if not this year, early into 2017. So I'm happy about that. But that's not all the good news I have today. I wanted to share with you today that I took a risk and put 3 items in our state fair. A lot of you I've seen have been putting items in the state fair, and you've been winning ribbons, and I've been so happy for you to do that. It's been many years since I've put something in the state fair because I hadn't been stitching for so long. When I retired in 2014 and I started stitching and finishing pieces, I just never thought to put any of them in the state fair. I don't know why. I guess I just hadn't done it in so long. It didn't occur to me. But I was encouraged by all of you that have been showing your ribbons lately, and especially Vanna's video. Hey Vanna, if you're watching, where she brought out her collection of ribbons and shared with us how she is still seeking the big ribbon. So aren't we all? So this year I decided to submit my 3 largest pieces that I've done, one in 2014, one in 2015, and one in 2016. And if you've watched any of my channels, episodes on my channel, you've seen them, because the first one I think I showed in my first episode, it was one of my finished pieces that I was using to introduce myself with, and it was the Catch the Wind with the 3 young girls, and I'll insert a picture of it here. But I'm very excited to let you know I did get a blue ribbon for that, and I've already put it on my Facebook, so if you're a Facebook follower, you've seen it. Then the second piece that I put into the fair was the one that I did in 2015, and that was the Royal Holiday, and I'll put a picture of that in as well. And this is the one I actually thought, if I had a chance at all of a blue ribbon, that I would get it on the holiday, the Royal Holiday, because of all of the beautiful threads, the gold cryonic, and all of the beading that's in there. But believe it or not, I got a third place ribbon on it, but at least I got a ribbon. So I was excited about that. I'm hoping that I get judges' comments. One year when I put some pieces in the fair, the one piece that I didn't get a blue ribbon on, I got a white ribbon, third place ribbon. But the judge gave me a wonderful comment, and it was about a thread that he could see run under the back of the fabric. It was one of my first pieces I ever did, and I didn't know that it would show through. And then when I had it professionally framed, it was there, and I couldn't do anything about it. But I learned that, you know, that is something they will definitely knock you down for. So I can't wait to see if I get comments from the judge on this one to see why it got a white ribbon rather than something a little higher. I did look around for several hours, never found a blue ribbon in that category. I found a second place ribbon in that category, and it was a beautiful piece. I don't know why it didn't have a blue ribbon. It was a Halloween piece, and it was very intricate and on very small count fabric. It had to be 36 count. I was surprised, very surprised that it didn't have a blue ribbon. But anyway, I'm excited that I at least got a ribbon on the Royal Holiday. The third piece was one that I just did this year. Y'all have seen it. It's the wedding announcement that I did in honor of my 40th wedding anniversary. And it's called The Wedding, Bride and Groom. And it's by, of course, Lavender and Lace. And I got a blue ribbon on that as well. So 2 blues, 1 white. But the good news is I got ribbons on everything I put in, and I was ecstatic. That was just made my day. So found that out yesterday, wanted to share that with you today, and was pretty excited about it. Couldn't wait, put it on Facebook last night. So it's just wonderful to take something you work so hard on and submit it for someone to tell you sort of in their professional opinion, you know, how well are you doing? What's the grade of your work? So it's a sort of a acknowledgement, I guess, of your effort and your time that you've put into it. And so I was really tickled, and I wanted to share that with you all because you're so kind and gracious and supportive when we do things like that. So speaking of how supportive you all are, I wanted to let you all know that I have actually hit 1,000 subscribers. I've gone over that by a little bit now, and I waited a little while to make sure it wasn't just a blip, you know, because some people will subscribe and then they get to watching you and they may not like what they see after a while, or they'll get bored with your style and they may unsubscribe. But I had mentioned in my last update that if I did hit 1,000 subscribers, I wanted to do a giveaway. So I'm not putting it in the title, as I've noticed a lot of you aren't anymore to avoid trolls and things of that nature. But if you're watching this far, you're going to hear about it. So this is what I want to do for my giveaway for my 1,000 subscribers as a thank you to you all for your continued support, for hanging in there with me and listening to me as I ramble and talk about my cross stitch and what I love about it. So since this is a huge milestone for me, don't know how much further this might ever go. So I'm amazed and in awe that you guys have supported me this well, and I thank you so much. So as a thank you, I would like to do a drawing, and if you're interested in this drawing, I would like for you to give me a comment below, and I would like for you just to tell me the answer to this question. I'd like to know what is your absolute favorite cross-stitch piece, big or small, it doesn't matter, that you have ever stitched. What is your favorite piece that you've ever stitched? Tell me just enough to know what it is. That's what I would like to know. And the winner of this drawing, I can show you part of what you'll get. Part of it is on order. I ordered it this morning. So you're going to get a Mirabilia pattern. This is a Lily of the Woods. It's an absolutely beautiful piece. and I really think that someone is going to truly enjoy working on this. And to go with this piece, you're going to get a piece of linen. This is called Silver Green. It's Shannon Silver Green. And this is an unusual count. I think you may find this very interesting. It's 30 count. So you'll be able to see it pretty well. It's not 28, it's 30. And it is a big piece. It's 18 by 33, and so it should fit on here. This should fit on here without any trouble. But I think that's a really pretty, and the color is showing up very well. I think it's very close to this color. So I'm hoping that you'll like that. And as a special thank you to everyone, this comes with quite a number of beads. It requires some Krynic, and it requires 2 groupings of treasures, multiple of each one. There's 2 treasures, and it requires 13 of one and 6 of another. So this gift will come with all of the beads, all of the Krynic, and the treasures. So you get a pattern, you'll get the fabric, and you'll get the beads and the Krynic and the treasures, so that this will be ready to go. All you will need to do is pull your DMC thread. Well, most of you have a lot of DMC, but it is the most easily attainable part of this pattern. So since I'm going to do the beads and the treasures and the Krynic, I thought that would give you a great start on getting this piece put together. But mainly, I just wanted it to be a huge thank you to you guys, and to tell you how much I appreciate you and how much I appreciate your love of cross stitch, because that's why we're all in this together. We love it and we do it together. So let's say that I will cut off the entries on the 21st of October, and then I'll draw for the winner. So again, thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you staying with me. I appreciate your time that you choose to spend with me. And in the meantime, happy stitching, everyone.